In today's video, I'm going to break down a speech delivered by South Korean boy band BTS and show you what you can learn about delivering a message with empathy. Welcome to Better Today, a place where young leaders like you find work-life inspiration. Make sure to watch this video until the end and let me know your answer to today's question of the day. First things first, I'm not too familiar with BTS, but their music is pretty popular and many of my friends have patiently explained to me who and what they are. I've learned a little bit about what makes BTS so popular around the world and why their music is breaking records everywhere. But what made me sit up and really take notice of them was their speech at the 75th session of the United Nations General Assembly. This video is going to feature snippets of their message together with specific techniques on delivering an online speech that can make you become a better public speaker. First, let's talk about delivering a powerful and emotional intro.
My name is RM, the leader of the group BTS. And 2 years ago here, I asked your name. I urged you to let me hear your voice. And I let myself be filled with imagination. As a boy from the small city of Ilsan in Korea, as a young man standing at the UNGA, as a global citizen of this world, I imagine the limitless possibilities before all of us, and my heart beat with excitement.
In just a few seconds, he talked about his childhood, his journey, as well as his place and role in a larger world. In that few seconds, he took you from a very personal space to thinking about how we're all part of this much wider world. He also used one of my favorite words as a public speaker, imagine. Imagine is a powerful word and a thought-provoking challenge to your audience. When you ask your audience to imagine something, you're asking them to visualize a what-if situation, usually a positive, better, or inspiring reality than what they are currently in. When used to inspire an audience the way RM did, you will definitely start your speech with a bang. Second, it's perfectly fine to show some vulnerability. Take a look at this rather emotional part of their speech.
누가 먼저였는지는 모르겠습니다. 많은 감정을 끌어안고 우리 7 멤버들은 함께 음악을 만들기 시작했습니다. 그렇게 시작한 음악이기에 모든 것에 솔직할 수 있었고요. 우리의 삶은 예측할 수 없는 만큼 정해진 답도 없습니다. 저 또한 방향만 있고 뚜렷한 방식은 없는 상태에서 나와 우리를 믿으며 최선을 다하고 순간을 즐기며 이 자리까지 왔으니까요.
What they did there was verbalize the challenges, problems, and issues that they know their audience must be going through. Instead of saying, the world is suffering or everyone is going through this, they use themselves as examples. When you're delivering a message of hope, you want to connect with your audience by letting them know that you've been there in their shoes, that you've felt what they're feeling, that you're going through what they are going through. Of course, make sure that it's true. This does 2 things for you. On one hand, your speech becomes relatable at a personal level and builds trust between you and your audience. Studies have shown that effective public speakers are amazing at building trust between themselves and their audience members. On the other hand, you've established yourself as a credible source of solution or inspiration for your audience. Because you have also experienced what they are experiencing, how you solve the problem or overcome the barriers become a lot more believable. So next time you prepare a speech, think about sharing a personal story. A story that could make you seem a little bit more vulnerable. You're a human speaker after all, not a robot messenger. Third, after you've delivered all your key points, end with a positive call to action. A lot of people have told me that it's very hard to end speeches. And yes, the 2 hardest parts of any speech is the start and the end. You've learned how to start your speech with a nice emotional intro. Now, think about ending it using a clear and pointed call to action. After everything that you've said, what is the one thing that you want your audience to do? That one thing is your call to action. For a call to action to be effective, it needs to be clear, meaning it's easy to understand. And it needs to be pointed, meaning it only asks you to do 1 or 2 things. Keep that in mind as you watch their call to action.
It might feel like it's always night and we'll always be alone. but the night is always darkest before the first light of dawn.
Life goes on.
Life goes on.
Life goes on.
Life goes
Life goes on.
Life goes on.
Life goes on.
Let's
Live on.
What has been your biggest challenge when it comes to delivering a speech? Let me know in the comments below so that I can help you out. If you found this video inspiring, hit that like button and don't leave without subscribing. It helps tell me that you enjoy this kind of content. If you want to check out the full speech of the members of BTS, check out the link in the description below. Thanks for watching. My name is Jason, and may you speak better and with empathy today.